Pisces, welcome to your love tarot reading here for the end of the year. What we have here, Pisces, is an 8-card spread. We're going to be looking into your person's feelings. We're going to be looking into what they're thinking, how they are feeling, the likely near future action they will take, and what it means for you. So we're going to do that, unpack the spread, and then I'll be pulling you some romance angels at the end. So let's jump right in here with what your person is thinking. I've got the 8 of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, even though we've got a few challenge aspects here, I do feel that your person is really invested in pursuing things with you, okay? No matter what stage in your relationship you are in. It feels like they're willing to put the energy in, they're willing to put the time in here. The Queen of Pentacles could also indicate here that, you know, they are really wanting that more traditional sense of relationship, which would be, you know, working towards, you know, living together, building a family together, and taking those steps. Okay, so it could indicate that you are getting ready to take one of those steps together and that they are actually invested in wanting that as well. So the Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful energy of house and home and really focusing on those goals together. So I do like that energy. Now, how they are feeling. Knight of Swords and the 7 of Wands. Let me just go over the signs I've got here first. I've got Pisces, I have the Capricorn energy with the Queen of Pentacles. I have Gemini with the Knight of Swords, and I have Cancer Pisces with the Queen of Cups and Leo with the King of Wands. So you may be dealing with one of those signs. Now, how they are feeling, Knight of Swords, 7 of Wands. It feels like they might feel like they need to fight for you or something like that. Now, that can sometimes come up when there is one party that's not quite sure, when one party is on the fence or making a decision where there is somebody else involved. Or it might just mean that they are really willing to fight for this and that they're actually wanting to move towards this fairly quickly, okay? And of course we can have questions around sort of pacing there, because you know that's got to be what both parties want, or it can come across as them sort of rushing in, okay? So there is that energy there. You know, sometimes the 7 of Wands is that they feel they need to defend themselves or protect themselves as well. So if there is any other parties in this situation that don't approve, or disgruntled exes or anything like that, sometimes the Queen of Pentacles can be a mother of children, a mother and mother-in-law. You know, or that kind of energy. I would just be mindful, you know, of them meddling and getting involved in that, okay? They could be sort of stirring the energy here as well. Now, the action that they will take, I've got the 2 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. They are at a crossroads at the moment for some reason, which I will look into. And it feels like they're trying to make some kind of decision that has been weighing quite heavily on them. Like the 10 of Wands is they feel like they're carrying a load, a weight, or a burden here, that maybe that is actually having an impact on them moving forward here. So let's grab another one for that, because I'm intrigued. Like, we know they're at this is at a crossroads. Let's see what they will actually decide to do here. Oh, 9 of Cups. It's coming out so much in this reading. Yeah, it feels like they know that this is, you know, something that's going to fulfill that hope, dream, or wish that they have around the Queen of Pentacles, like actually, you know, building this house, this home, this family. But there seems to be some stress around that. 10 of Pentacles. They definitely want that. 10 of Pentacles is one of the, you know, the best cards here of, you know, house and home. That could be that they are working really hard on building career, building money, and that type of thing. This could be that they're just they're in a hurry for that, okay? So I see that they are wanting to move forward. Yeah, that is the feeling that I was getting, Ace of Cups, that They really want to move forward. Maybe they haven't declared their feelings for you yet, or this isn't kind of formalized. But the Ace of Cups would indicate that there is a new beginning here, and that feelings will be expressed, because I actually see you receiving this cup here in the outcome, Pisces. So the Ace of Cups is known as a great love that can grow and expand if both parties are putting the work in, putting the effort in, okay? So it might be that they are wanting to move really quickly, or one of you is, and the other one is feeling like they are in protection mode a little bit. Maybe it's your person. So that is, you know, there could be two different paces that is happening here. So just keep that in mind. But I can see that they're invested, and they do have a strong sense that they're going to be very fulfilled by this connection with you. So where does that leave you, Pisces? Well, Queen of Cups, King of Wands. This most definitely is you in the reading here, Pisces. And I feel that you're kind of sitting here waiting to hear those words from them, that they're invested, that, you know, they love you, that, you know, they're expressing heart, or maybe there's been conversation around children or the future, you know, and maybe there was a few things of timing or not seeing eye to eye, but I see that connection coming through, and you really receiving that Ace of Cups that you are hoping for. So the Queen of Cups here, Pisces, really shows that you are also very focused on this. And if there has been any kind of you know, decision making, or if there has been some conversations that have gotten a bit tense, just stay emotionally intelligent here, grounded, mature in that Queen energy. Be compassionate, empathetic, and understanding, and see things from their perspective as well. Now, that's coming through with the King of Wands, and I feel that this Moon energy, it feels like intuitively you know there is a new beginning happening. It feels like both of you are just being careful here and being discerning. The King of Wands is this energy of being very careful, you know, where you invest, where you build your empire, because you really want to be sure. So I do have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck as well. Feels victorious. It feels like a victory in love, but yeah, it does feel like with the Five of Swords and that Knight of Swords that there's some kind of conflict or challenge around this, or there's been maybe an argument, or yeah, there is that energy here as well. And it does feel, though, with the Eight of Wands that you are going to, the communication's going to come back online. You know, there is also the possibility that maybe you're in different locations at the moment with the Eight of Wands. But the Eight of Wands is a beautiful energy of things turning around, of change. And it's known as the Cupid's arrows card as well. So, yeah, but that's after. It feels like there has been quite a dispute here. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, and it could be that there's been a lot of focus on career and money, and, you know, getting those resources together to start a home, to start a family. I can also see there's been protection, self-protection, maybe protection of assets here as well. And I think there's going to be some back and forth conversation where there's going to be feelings expressed, there's going to be vulnerable conversations, there could be a little bit of pushback, but ultimately I feel that, Pisces, you know, this is going to be an emotional new beginning here. Let's grab you some romance angels to close this out. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Yeah, absolutely. Like, definitely there is something going on here. But the Nine of Pentacles too is a real energy of success. Now, it could be that one of you is really, really independent, is on an entrepreneurial journey, and that might make the other partner feel insecure, right? Because there's not as much time going into the relationship, or you or them are very fiercely independent. But trust, you know, the situation's calling for you to have faith. It just might be a different energy than what you've experienced before. Heart-to-heart conversations, that is what I was feeling. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Absolutely. And we have got, flirt. extend your light-hearted energy to others, or maybe just to this person. Yeah, I think it's time to maybe stop sweating the small stuff, you know. Feels like you're really working towards something that might have gotten quite heavy with that Ten of Wands, and it might have become quite stressful. So it's calling for you to lighten things up, to have faith, to trust, and to actually just express your feelings for each other. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that helped you out in this connection. Do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective rather than a personal tune-in to your situation. So it may or may not resonate for you, but do drop me a comment if you're called to share. I love hearing how these are unfolding for you. And I love connecting with you over there as well. And please do hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, all of that to keep the readings coming and support the channel. And I will see you back here very soon for another reading. Bye for now.